In this episode, we're going to be using a Fragrant Branch of Yore to access Rise of the Dead in Shrine of Amana. We're going to be taking out some very dangerous enemies, including a Hollow Pyromancer, Black Lydia Witches, and we're also going to be talking to Agdane in the Undead Crypt. He says, do not bring the light. We're bringing the light. We want to farm the dark spirits in this area. Hi folks, welcome to Tidus episode 54. Tidus is soul level 124, and we are at the Undead Crypt entrance, heading back up to Shrine of Amana. We have some new equipment here. We have the Llewellyn Shield as compared to the Royal Kite Shield. It has 2.5 units compared to 4 units. It has 91 physical, 78 magic, and 73 fire. So it has higher fire resistance, higher magic resistance, but lower physical damage resistance. The benefit also is 2.5 units compared to 4, and it's a small shield, so it's a fast or a longer parry animation. The Cyan Soldier did a halberd slam on us. As that halberd was coming back down, we hit the parry button. There are 3 basilisks in the area, 2 right here and 1 by the chest. They come out of the ground. Do not let them push you off the cliff. Notice the cliff right there to my right. Right next to this chest, you can fall off the cliff. You want to be very careful. We're going to get 20 magic arrows. If you look straight up, there's a butterfly. You want to be on the other side of the staircase. You can use a bow and shoot the butterfly. We are going to rest at the Rise of the Dead bonfire. You have to be undead in order to go through this door here. So Tidus is undead. We're going to put magic weapon on because we have some very deadly enemies up ahead. We have the Hollow Pyromancers. They have 1,800 HP. They drop 450 souls when defeated, and they also drop Bonfire Ascetics. You can shoot our butterfly friend from here. Just note you're going to have to drop all the way down to the bottom in order to pick up the item. The strategy that we're going to use to take out these Hollow Pyromancers, we're going to swing fast. So we're going to use our rapier because it's a fast swinging weapon, and we're going to put the pressure on. If you give them time to cast a bunch of spells, it's going to be bad news. They have a bunch of deadly spells that they can cast that just linger, and you don't want to let them stack their spells. They can stack Firestorm with Fire Orbs. However they want to do it, they're very deadly. So we're going to put the pressure on and take them out as quickly as possible before they have time to cast their spells. Got a Firestorm off. Here's the last Milfanito that we need to talk to. She has 3 items for us.
Milfanito, that is what we are called. My name? Do you mean our name? We know nothing of the outside world. We sing eternally for those who bear death and dark within themselves. We have been here forever. We know nothing of the outside world, and we do not need to. The little ones were born from the Great Dead One, and the Great Dead One taught us song.
Grave Lord Nito is the Great Dead One.
To comfort those bound by death and dark. This is what we were taught. before.
The Finito and Milfanito, including Agdane, were created by Gravelord Nito.
You rescued a Milfanito who was taken from us. Take this. We Milfanito thank you.
We got a fire seed.
You silenced that curse
We got
singing. Please accept these as
a divine blessing, and we're gonna get a
Do you
petrified
seek
something.
comfort too, you poor thing. Take this at the very least. This is all that we can do.
Right underneath the staircase, there's a Hollow Pyromancer. He was waiting for us. We can attack him before he casts his Pyromancy. We're going to do so. He can attack you while that firestorm is still spraying pillars from the ground. Took him down. We're going to get a fire seed. The last Hollow Pyromancer is in water. The water helps to negate fire damage, so it's going to do a lot less damage once we get into the water here. We don't want him to fall off the cliff if we can prevent it, so we want to be careful. As we go down the steps, you can go to the right, there's an item, and you can go to the left, there's an item. To the left is the Manslayer katana. It's a katana that deals poison buildup. To the right is a Bonfire Ascetic. You're going to be very careful to hug the wall so you don't fall off the cliff here. I've fallen off and died before. We are finished with Shrine of Amana. We'll come back here once we defeat Vendrick. Let's head over to the Undead Crypt. We're going to the Undead Crypt entrance bonfire. There are a bunch of deadly enemies there, but first take note there are hollows that are invisible throughout the area and throughout the entire land of Draenleic. If you attack them, they'll drop some items. There is one to the left of the bonfire underneath the staircase. So we're going to go left of the bonfire, under the staircase. He's right here. There he is. We got a smooth and silky stone. To the right of the bonfire is a radiant life gem. This next room up ahead is very dangerous. There are 2 Cyan soldiers guarding the room. Behind the Cyan soldiers is a new enemy. It's called an Imperious Knight. The Imperious Knight has 1,500 HP, drops 1,900 souls when defeated, and he's weak to strike. He won't attack until you attack him once or twice. He'll drop his armor set, including the Imperious Helm, the armor chest piece, the gloves, and the leggings. He'll also drop Orma's Great Shield and Breeze. We want to attack this hollow guy here with the torch out, because he will follow us and aggro Agdane. We don't want that to happen. So behind our Imperious Knight here, there's a Lydia Witch. There's one of 3 ways that you can tackle the Lydia Witches in this room. The first one is shoot them with arrows from here. So that is a great way to take them out. The second way, just run past them, ignore the whole area, rest at the bonfire, then come back and shoot sorceries at them from behind or shoot arrows at them from behind. The third way is run up, attack them really quick, and then run to the next one, attack them really quick, and run away if you need to. The Lydia Witches have 950 HP. They drop 1,100 souls when defeated. They have no poise. They're resistant to lightning, fire, and dark. They cast Affinity, which are 5 dark orbs that rise up in the air and then home after you. They cast Lightning Spear, Soul Shower, Chaos Storm, and Dark Fog. Notice how fast they cast the Dark Fog spell. It was so fast, I mean, she had me poisoned almost instantly before I could even get to her. When defeated, they drop the Simpleton Spice, Skeptic Spice, Magic Stone, Dark Quartz Ring +2, Black Witch Staff, Lydio Black Hood, Lydio Black Robe, and they drop all stones when you're in the company of champions.
Human, do not produce light. Light.
Agdane does not like light. He is guardian of the Undead Crypt. You do not want to use cast light or a torch in this room. You don't want that other hollow to bring his torch in this room. You don't want an invader to bring cast light in this room.
Light only agitates.
Agdane views the original state of the world as death and darkness. Light disrupts the original state of the world.
I am a finito. We weave death.
When Vendrick realized that Nashandra was a fragment of Manus, he left for the Undead Crypt. He locked his soul in the Shrine of Amana and locked himself in the Undead Crypt. He told his guards to kill anyone who entered the chamber, and the Milfanito song will pacify those with darkness, putting them to sleep. So the Milfanito are a protection against Nashandra.
They're all just dead.
Nashandra took over Draenleic after King Vendrick left. Of course, it was in ruins from the attack of the giants.
You will find him deeper inside. Many castle servants and the like have come to fetch their lord. But they rest.
Agdane has a lot of great items here.
Put to death by the king's own guards. Perhaps
We'll also talk to him after we get the King's Ring.
In the past, humans were
He sells a lot of human effigies. He also sells quite a bit of Elizabeth mushrooms. We're going to buy Soul Spear from him.
Usher in an age of dark. How queer you humans. How you go on, never separating truth from fiction.
You can also, he has Grave Wardens protecting him. They will also attack you if you bring light into the room. You can farm the Grave Wardens in this area for their silver black shield or their silver black spear.
Tell me what you desire.
And you can farm them without making Agdane hostile. He's got a Gesture, Have Mercy, Ring of Thorns +1, Dark Arrows, Soul Vortex.
I am a finito. Dist, countless, somewhere rich. Going so soon.
So lighting this sconce here is a great way to test out and learn the attacks of the dark spirits. Notice how long they take to spawn in. You can go through here and rest of the bonfire. The easier path is to drop down, and we're going to take on this Imperious Knight. He's facing away, so we've got to jump on him. And he gave us his gloves. We got a soul vessel from the chest. We're going to light the sconce here. It says, "Don't you dare." We're going to light it. We want to farm these enemies. The insolent spirits have very good drops. You just want to be careful not to knock them off the edge here. If you knock them off the edge, you won't get any of their drops. One of them drops a Fragrant Branch of Yore. It's hugged against the wall, that's perfect. So we're going to go back up the ladder. There's a Soul of a Hero here. And then when you drop down the ladder on the other side is the bonfire. And we are at the 15-minute mark, so we're going to wrap this episode up here. And we'll continue on in the next episode. Thank you for watching.